Coach, dropped another late third period lead. Just thoughts on tonight's effort?
It's managing the puck, third period, so it's another giveaway. We had the game at that moment, so we had done a lot of good things against a team that lost their first game in regulation yesterday. So we knew it was going to be a tough game. It's going to be a team that's at the top right now and lots of experience, and we knew we weren't going to score many goals with the absence of some guys, so we knew we had to play a tight game, which we did. So we kept ourselves in the game and had ourselves a lead. So definitely could have won that game. So it's sad at the end that we're a little mistake, and yeah.
You called it this morning, meat and potatoes effort. Tough result for Condon, who got outplayed a little bit, and then the goal at the end there. But what do you think of his effort overall tonight?
Oh, you can't blame Condo's effort on any day. Condo was made some great saves during the game, and his work ethic is always at its highest, and extremely motivated person, and just like the rest of the players. I think the players gave what they had tonight, and that's why it's a tight game. It's against a top team, and the players stuck together. If you look at Thompson's game and Pyatt's game, I think tonight they were outstanding. They're good every night, but I think tonight they're particularly outstanding. So there's some good stories, but yeah, it's one more giveaway in the third period that hurts us again. So obviously it's something that we knew we had to clean up, and I would say for the greatest majority of the third period we weren't giving the puck away. So we're on our way to definitely clean that up, and so that's where it's at. So we're not here to point finger because somebody made a mistake. Every game somebody makes a mistake, so it's going to happen, and that's just the way it is.
Wanted to touch on Thompson and Pyatt's game. A couple of really good games for them lately. What is making them have so much success on the PK and at 5-on-5?
It's their work ethic. They're relentless. It's just two guys that they're relentless, and when you're relentless, things have a tendency to work out and turn you away, and so they've been both of them have been relentless since day one, and that's why they're here. I knew these guys before, and they were relentless when I coached them, and they're still relentless. It's just it's a high in quality, so we're happy to have those guys. Every night they show up every night, so that definitely helps your team.
Coach, comme vous venez de le mentionner, vos joueurs de soutien comme par exemple Pyatt et Thompson ont connu des bons matchs, mais dans l'ensemble, qu'est-ce que vous pouvez nous dire sur la performance de votre équipe ce soir?
Je pense que quand on regarde avec les joueurs qui nous manquent, on savait qu'on n'allait pas avoir la même offensive que d'habitude. Et c'est une équipe qui est quand même très bonne défensivement, qui a perdu son premier match en temps réglementaire hier, donc on savait que ce serait très très difficile. Personne n'était capable de les battre. Donc on savait que ça allait être un match serré. Gagne ou perd, ça allait être un match serré. Alors c'est sûr qu'à la fin, quand on mène 2-1, une petite erreur, puis on a perdu le match, mais je pense que dans l'ensemble, notre troisième période était très bonne. C'est ce qu'on voulait faire. On voulait avoir une bonne troisième période. C'est ce qu'on a réussi à faire. C'est de valeur que ça se termine comme ça par une petite erreur. Mais écoute, avec les effectifs qu'on a là, d'être capable de tenir tête comme ça à une équipe qui est en feu, je pense que les gars ont tout donné ce qu'il y avait.
Quelles sont les plus grosses différences que vous avez remarquées entre cette année et l'année dernière lorsque ça vient à protéger une avance en troisième période?
À ce temps-ci de l'année, on n'était pas capable d'en protéger une. Fait que c'était ça le problème avant. Fait qu'on savait ça. Fait que quand tu recommences l'année d'après, tu retombes dans le naturel, dans tes habitudes. Sauf qu'on est déjà bien meilleur là qu'on l'était à ce temps-ci de l'année dernière. Mais est-ce qu'on est qui on était à la fin de l'année dernière? Absolument pas. Mais ça fait 1000 fois que je le dis. C'est ça le début du processus. Alors on continue de... L'année dernière, on pouvait perdre des matchs comme ça sans aller chercher de points. Cette année, on perd des matchs, mais on va chercher le point. Fait qu'on est mieux que l'année dernière à la même date. Maintenant, il faut continuer à progresser pour se dépasser de ce qu'on était l'année dernière.
Is there any way to guard against those turnovers, or is it just a repetition thing?
It's just a repetition thing. I watch the other teams. They do the same thing. It's the beginning of the year. That's what the NHL is. It's the teams that are playing now are not the teams that you saw at the end of the year. It's at the end of the year is the long road process where you get sharper, better, smarter, and that's just the way it is. So, of course, we'd like to avoid those turnovers. I mean, that's a major focus of ours. Another day it was a forward, another day it was a D, and tonight it was a goalie. But it's a team, and so we're not about to point fingers. It's just the way it is, and we just got to continue cleaning it up and continue improving it. And when we got to the end of the third period, up until then, we hadn't given the puck away. So definitely was much better than the game against Washington, where we kept turning it over, and the game against Toronto, where we had a few and then we stopped it. So then we were good at it. And so tonight, it's just one, but it cost us. So in terms of the number of turnovers, I thought we were great. But the one that we did, it cost us.